Okay. Everybody's saying that this is the best Fantastic Four movie, but we already have one that's much better.
Take your own blood. Okay.
K-Dogs Movie Review. The Fantastic Four: First Steps is directed by Matt Shakman and stars Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Eben Moss-Backrack, and Joseph Quinn. Forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond, the Fantastic Four must defend Earth from a ravenous space god called Galactus and his enigmatic herald, Silver Surfer. All right, brand new Fantastic Four movie. A lot is riding on this one for Disney because the MCU has kind of been lacking over the past few years. Honestly, for me, since Endgame, with the exception of a few movies here and there, nothing has really stuck out for me. And the Fantastic Four movies that we've had thus far haven't necessarily been the best. The ones with Jessica Alba I liked when I was a kid because they were bright and colorful, but upon rewatch these days, the jokes really feel dated and the whole thing just kind of feels sloppy. And the 2015 one was just straight trash. So, does this brand new Fantastic Four reinvigorate the spirit of the MCU? Kinda. I'm just going to get right to it. No spoilers with this one. This is a pretty good movie. Not perfect, but pretty good. I think the biggest praise I have for this movie is that it doesn't feel like every other single MCU film. It feels like its own movie. For one, you don't need to watch any other MCU movie to know what's going on here. From the very beginning, with a quick montage, they basically tell you who these people are, how they got their powers, and what they're doing today. On top of that, it's set within its own universe, which I absolutely loved. This movie also takes its time. We actually have scenes with characters actually acting in this movie. It's not loud, over the top action scene followed by a quippy joke. Yes, this movie does include humor, and some of the jokes work for me, not all of them, but it feels organic to the story. It doesn't feel necessarily bloated with jokes, and while our characters don't necessarily have arcs, we do have themes in this movie, the biggest being family.
It's about family, and that's what's so powerful about it.
And so honestly, it felt like a breath of fresh air going into this MCU movie that didn't feel like an MCU movie. It just felt like a solid superhero movie. Now, as I was saying earlier, this is set in its own universe, this retro future 60s vibe, and I really liked it. A lot of analog technology that's very futuristic. Really cool stuff. The costumes, love the set design, the design of the city. The overall vibe of their universe was great. Now, arguably the most important part of a Fantastic Four movie, the characters. And I think they did the characters pretty good. Sue Storm, fantastic. She is really the heart of this movie, the heart and soul, almost the main protagonist. If you're a mom, you will love this movie. The actress does a phenomenal job in her emotional scenes with this character. 10 out of 10, great. Johnny Storm, also great. I was pretty nervous about this one. It's really hard to mesh that fuckboy attitude with astronaut, and here they do it really well. He has a few really important scenes in this movie, and I think the actor did a great job. Ben also, The Thing, he was also great. A lot of charisma. I think a lot of the humor that I enjoyed in this movie was the bromance between The Thing and the Human Torch. They were both really good. They had really good chemistry, really playing off each other. Finally, Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. It's all right. He was probably my least favorite character. They played this Mr. Fantastic as more of a socially awkward, just so smart and so inside of his brain type of character that didn't come across as very charismatic, in my opinion. Very stoic, a lot of the movie, a lot of frowning, or a lot of just deadpan face as he writes on a chalkboard saying, I gotta solve the formula. They really just played up the fact that he's smartest man on the planet, which, he is in this universe. So it makes sense. But at the same time, for a Fantastic Four movie, Mr. Fantastic, I just wanted a little more fantastic out of him. Something was missing there. I mean, even his interactions with the other characters, they even mentioned this in the movie. He went up into space with his wife, his brother-in-law, and his best friend, Ben. And I think him and Ben share like one scene together. And even then, I did not feel the best friendship there. I mean, Ben and Johnny are more friends in this than Ben and Reed. They just feel like they have to be in the same room because they're both part of the Fantastic Four. Having said that, as a leader, I think he does a good job when he has to bark orders at people, in a tense situation, or when he has to address the public, or when trying to figure out how to save the world in this movie. Now for the big bad, Galactus. I think they did him really well. I love the actor that played him. Really menacing voice. And the first time we see Galactus, you've seen part of it in the trailer. It's really good. They go to his spaceship. It's all dark and gritty and very sci-fi, very polar opposite of the planet Earth that the movie starts out on. Feels very foreign and just weird, almost alien horror vibes from that place. Really awesome stuff. And when he's on the screen, he's menacing. I loved the sense of scale in this movie, showing off how gigantic he is, this world eater. Silver Surfer, pretty good. The character herself, I think, could have been explored a little more, but the action scenes that she had were undoubtedly the best. So I liked it. So I guess really the only negatives I have for this movie are probably, like I said earlier, Mr. Fantastic, and probably the ending, which, no spoilers, it left a little to be desired here. The final confrontation with Galactus just didn't seem satisfying. Without spoiling too much, we don't get a lot of fantastic scenes in this movie. We don't get a lot of showcasing of our heroes' superpowers until the end. Once we got there, I was enjoying it. I just wanted more. I don't know. I feel like that's the overall vibe of this movie with me. It's certainly the best Fantastic Four movie, but I just wanted a little more. Just wanted a little more from it to really love it. So to sum it up, I would recommend this movie. I think the fantastic acting, the great characters, the set design, and some of the action sequences, specifically the sci-fi space ones, are worth the price of admission alone, which makes me excited for future movies. Until next time.